Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to the Dota 2 Champions League. We are here with the third best of one for today. You know, we had a little break. We have Evil Corporation versus Vega Squadron now going to be taking each other on in a best of one. The draft is on the way, and I'm here with my co-caster, Mr. CloudX. Welcome to the broadcast, my friend.
What's up, Lysander? It's getting pretty late, but I'm hoping that we've got some good games coming our way.
Yeah, definitely hoping we have those good games coming our way. And yeah, well, speaking of which, you know, we do have a Naga, so there's that out the window.
Yep, Naga. She's like that loaf of bread that nobody wants to really eat. The last piece of bread, right? No one actually wants to eat it, but everyone touches it once in a while. So Evil Corporation taking their chances with her now. Should be a mid Naga, considering they've got a life sealer as well.
Yeah, yeah, mid Naga sounds plausible. There is also an option of a support Naga. That's very possible here. The OD once again makes an appearance, and I think it's GG. You know, OD OP.
Yeah, OD is really good versus the Naga, not to mention the Arcane Orb versus Illusion. So if it does get to that, if it does get to the ultra late game phase, Vega Squadron does have something up their sleeves to deal with it.
Well, right now, we'll have to see what the game plan is for them, because they have that Sand King, they have Lifestealer, they have got a very aggressive aggressive lineup here. And also something to note, Evil Corporation, they do have a Hon in their team logo, so Hon Squad might be a team that we underestimate here. You know, there's you know, they're relatively unknown, but being a Hon team, they still have a lot of skills that can technically be transferred over into Dota.
We did see the old Fnatic bringing some good old Horn love to Dota back when they just started. Maybe Evil Corporation's going that route, but yeah, some rapid fire picks and bans coming out so far. Neither side getting below that 1 minute 30-second mark on the reserve clock. Juggernaut for Vega Squadron as their third pick. Good choice, I'd say. Good versus the Life Sealer, good versus the Naga. Not yet given away too much though. They still gotta pick up a secondary support. I'm assuming it's gonna be one of those defensive supports, maybe a Warlock, maybe a Dazzle.
I think definitely along those lines will be happening here, but Evil Corporation, you know, like I said, Hon Squad, they got some ideas, you know, that they you know, that they're used to. We may not know what they have, but they definitely have those strategies that we may or may not have been exposed to. You know, I don't want to get too hyped up, but on the other hand, I do want to get hyped up for potential Hon strats coming in. So we'll definitely have to see. The game right now is shaping to look pretty standard. Yeah, now with this Oracle pick as well, you know, being able to save targets from Omni Slash or whatnot, it's gonna be pretty crucial. But I don't know, Lifestealer, Naga, Vega Squadron. You know, do we see a Slaughter here? I think. Or is the Sand King gonna go off lane? Probably Sand King off lane.
Slaughter actually got banned out by Vega, so that's not an option anymore.
Okay.
I'm actually missing out. I'm actually missing these roaming supports, the Ricky, Bounty, maybe even the Budge. But I don't think Vega's got room for that at the moment. Ogre's gonna fill that void. He's probably gonna be the roamer that moves mid and ignites the Naga for the first 2 minutes. And which means that we should be seeing one of those babysitters coming out. I'd like to see something a little more aggressive, maybe even a disruptor coming out here as Vega's pick. But the more I think about it, the more the Warlock, the more the Dazzle are making sense to me.
Yeah, Dazzle a popular pick as well. No big surprises there. But
so they're looking for an offlaner as well. And most of the conventional ones have been taken out. Sand King picked, Slaughter banned, Batrider banned out as well. Do we see a Clockwork here once again? Maybe a Beast.
I was about to mention that, yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, there's your big combo. Soft counters the Oracle to an extent. You agree? Just being able
really
to
good versus the Naga as well, so.
But this looks very melee, and so the Clockwork might be a possible option here. But the thing I want to really note is the Ogre Magi. He will be roaming, so the Juggernaut will have to be paired up with another support that can hold the lane, harass that Sand King back. So I was about to say Disruptor, but then, you know, every time I think of something, the captain's already thought ahead of it and banned it out. So
Oh, okay, I didn't see that either.
yeah,
Okay.
what's the other support that's pretty good at zoning?
Maybe a Lion. Good versus
Yeah,
illusions as well.
Lion. Instant stun. Maybe a little bit of combo with the axe here. But I'm surprised, very surprised they banned the Lich as well. Lich often paired up with a lifestealer can be very effective with the armor boost as well.
Yeah, the armor is actually quite a pain to deal with, especially on a hero like the Lifestealer, if it was Evil Corporation that picked it up. But yeah, so for Vega, I think my money's going to be on this Axe going off lane, and then they get themselves a Dazzle or a Lion. I don't see... Well, okay, there's opportunities to pick up heroes like the Venge, but they're really not great at babysitting, and they're even worse versus a hero like the Sand King in the lane, which is where I think Disruptor would have been great. But like you said, Evil Corporation, thinking steps ahead, they've already banned that out.
That's okay, I think right now, maybe even a Venge wouldn't be too bad. You know, get a little bit of aura on the board. Has that saving potential.
How about a Crystal Maiden? Something we haven't seen for a while, but it does have synergy.
I don't know,
with the
that hero is just outdone by others. I'm not sure. Like, OD just has the better aura, right? If you have the mana. I mean, of course it's not fair to compare 1-to-1. Crystal Maiden just doesn't seem to fit the
Okay, it'll
bill.
be the Lion.
Team's turn to pick.
This I can get behind. I love the Lion versus the Naga.
Yeah.
So pretty cookie cutter draft coming out from Vega Squadron. Not too hard to tell who's going where, except for
remaining.
the fact that this might be dual lanes with the Axe and the Ogre.
5 seconds remaining.
I mean, that is a possibility. You throw two of the tankiest sons of guns in the lane and you let Evil Corporation deal with it in whatever way they can. But then they've got the Lifestealer, who's really good at bringing down heroes with high amounts of HP.
Yeah. The Evil Corporation, maybe even a Rubik here wouldn't be bad. There's quite a good amount of spells to steal. It's always a fun time when you're against a Lion. You've got 3 good spells. Juggernaut has Omni Slash, you have Vanish from OD, even Fire Blast, not too bad a spell to have on your Rubik. Chinese like their Rubik a lot.
So we're assuming that this will be a mid Naga, but it's a Naga versus OD matchup.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a support Naga.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I mean, sometimes they just sack the Naga and just put her there anyway. But yeah, the Razor is going to be coming out here, so yeah, good catch there on the mid OD, I guess. Not wanting to really make their mid laner have a terrible game. So we're gonna have a Razor here. Most of the time, Razor is great against OD, but throw a roam or 2 in there, it's not the same matchup anymore. Razor's great on 1-on-1s. He's no good in 1-on-2s. So there's always
And
that to note.
it's definitely going to be 1-on-2 at least for the first couple of minutes with Ogre Magi coming in.
Yeah. Alright, so we'll see. Wait for the players to
10
pick up
seconds
their
remaining.
heroes.
5 seconds remaining.
Alright, Evil Corporation, good lineup on paper. They've pretty much picked the hard counter to the OD like we pointed out, but it
I
could
wouldn't
come at the
call it a
cost of
hard
some
counter, honestly.
mid-game potential.
It has power against the OD in the lane, but like I said, 1 and 2, it's not so good. Ogre walks up with the Ignite, suddenly your lane's over. So, you know, it's not gonna be an easy lane for him. You know, the Banish is gonna set up perfect line stun, all those good things as well. Juggernaut, a hero that's able to really just work well on his own in his safe lane. So, I don't know. These guys may have experience in Han, but Vega has been around for quite a while. So we'll see if the Evil Corporation will reign supreme or will the good guys win. Vega on the Radiant side, we have FN on their Juggernaut, Mag on the X, Seaman the Slayer on the Lion, Iceberg on the Outworld Devourer, and last but not least, we have FNG, man with the fabulous hair, on Ogre. I think his hair is gone.
Yeah, he chopped his hair off.
Damn it.
So
Alright.
EC, Evil Corporation on the Dire, owned me, gonna be playing that Razor. You've got Butch or Buck, not too sure how you pronounce this, on the Naga Siren. Nox gonna be handling the Lifestealer. Kaoli on the Oracle.
Cowley? Okay. We'll call him Cowley.
And Tolera, like Cholera with a T instead of the CH. Gonna be playing the Sand King.
Alright, so yeah, Evil
I'm sure I've
Corporation.
butchered these names. I apologize if there's anyone that's an EC fan on the stream
All
here.
good.
So.
I butcher Russian names all the time. I butcher even Chinese names. All good. All good. Alright, so
well,
Iceberg
ready?
is ready. Yeah.
Quick predictions, Lysander. Who's taking this one?
I gotta go with Vega. Come on. Like, I've never heard of Evil Corporation until now. And Vega we've seen around. But
let's go.
these guys, they have the tendencies to throw games. So we'll see. I want to see how EC plays out. You know, I think you can like roughly gauge how a team goes, you know, within the first few minutes. So we'll see. So shout out to Zane and Imba. Meanwhile, Tolera gonna get pushed back there by the Juggernaut. Not gonna allow that that Sankin who had planted ward in his jungle. So FN already gonna start things off aggressive here. And take a look at his set, you know. Sacking that
I was
hood.
just looking at that, and
It's the new set but with the...
I mean, I've been playing Dota for 10 years, and I had to double back to figure out if this really was Juggernaut for a moment.
Really? I think it's so obvious it's Juggernaut, especially with the hat. It's like super obvious.
Yeah, I think the hat is the one reason I can tell, but it does look pretty cool. I'm loving this golden glow coming all over him.
Yep, it's a few $100 set, so better be nice.
Okay.
But yeah, even with the hood, I think it looks amazing. No, I mean it doesn't look amazing. I think you can still tell it's Juggernaut. But yeah, you know that glance value has already been thrown out the window. But you know, us Dota veterans probably know what hero is what right away. I mean, the Silencer Dragon Knight memes are probably for the newer players, but overall, I still think that maybe a filter option to enable or disable hats in the match would be a great thing.
Yeah,
Or maybe at least in competitive.
Cool.
No, well,
In
not
fact, I
good for
remember-
competitive actually, because this is a good option for artists to showcase their work. So definitely not gonna disable that in competitive. But maybe in pubs, you know, you have that option to filter it off. Maybe.
Yeah.
But you already see this ogre sitting middle, so he is going to make sure that Razor has a bad time.
Alright, Ogre gonna give up some of his damage. I think, yeah, he's okay with that, as long as the OD still has his ability to keep farming in front of him.
Yeah, it's quite a bit of damage here. Iceberg taking quite a few hits, but yeah, the ogre is gonna walk right over and just slap away at the Razor. And FNG is okay trading. OD takes
But he's
farm.
not really trading at this point. He's doing like, what, 20 damage per hit?
Yeah, but he's stopping the Razor from farming, not getting farm. An immediate purge coming out, so Razor will not get ignited here. Cowley remove that right away. So a lot of teams have been stepping up to the mantle, you know, trying to be the next Dota team from Han. Actually, you know, there's money here, and Dota is a great sport as well. So no harm giving the dreams a shot. FNG could be in a little bit of trouble here. There's no plasma field, but I think he's dead. Okay, the bandage will save him. Own me taking quite a bit of damage here from this creep wave, but yeah. Oh, that was close. There was a plasma field. That'll be first blood. So FNG really down to the wire here. Will feed himself to Ancients. And yeah, that was mentioning. He doesn't really care so long he puts out damage onto the Razor and just harass him back, because he's just gonna do that anyway.
Iceberg once more giving up a lot of damage there. This middle lane is quite heavily contested. Normally you just see the Ogre coming in, throwing a couple of ignites and backing away, but this has turned into quite a slugfest for this lane. And I think it's a situation that favors the Razor, because he's one of those heroes that even if he does start falling behind, he can just dish out a truck ton of damage in team fights if he just gets this positioning right and he gets a few levels in the start of the game. OD on the other hand, I feel like he's a lot more item dependent than the Razor.
The Razor, once he gets those items up, can actually do a lot of damage. I think there was this one game that was really well executed by IG. I know it's weird to bring up Chinese Dota all of a sudden, but they also picked up the Razor to deal with this. Seema the Slayer in trouble here, and Naga about to give him a hard time. The Purifying Flames are here, but I don't think there's enough. There is enough for a net. Tolera, can he close the gap? There is going to be a gap close, and Cowley will actually get first blood. They waste the Barrel Strike, but Cowley is going to find that instead. The Ogre should not be any more trouble. There is level 2 Barrel Strike, but not much left in the tank for the other two EC heroes. So EC draw first blood. They look like I don't know, I think I've made my decision. They look like a team that can contest Vega in terms of skill. No, it's not going to be one of those storms where one team is clearly outskilled by the other. So I think they're at least a functioning team. So this game should be good. Should.
Yeah, bottom lane as well though. Vega's gonna fire back. They will get
wow.
a kill on the Sand King.
That was disrespect, I guess, for Sankey, you know, just talked them up and then Tolera gets himself caught up. Shouldn't have happened there. The Lion did get the hex off, so I think that was why he got killed off. There wasn't even a smoke, so a little bit of mispositioning here from the Sand King. Got to port down back to the bottom lane again. We'll see what happens.
This is what I really love about the D2CL format. It basically makes sure that only the best of the best survive. Like, okay, the best of ones is something that we can overlook here, but the format is pretty innovative. Invited teams versus qualifier teams, best of ones, winner survives, losers knocked out, and you can't really expect more considering that the prize pool is not the largest.
Yeah. Well, FN is gonna enjoy it for now, but Tolera still looking to amp up the pressure here against Seema the Slayer. And Lion looking at okay lane so far. 25 last hits, but meanwhile actually the lifesteal up top having free farm all to himself.
Yeah, Nox is really having a fun time in this lane. He's got himself Lightstone finished up, so this should allow him to do some chip damage on the tower if there's no one contesting his lane. But middle lane, this fight continues. The slugfest continues rather, where Razor keeps dealing damage. He has a DD rune to boot now, so that should allow him to basically zone out Vega a bit. EC, not making any big rotations just yet, just holding on, trying to play some reactive Dota here. Hoping that they can get the OD or the Ogre to overstep their boundaries at mid and maybe punish with the Oracle at the Razor's back.
Yeah, but it's really hard. You have to wait for the OD to drop the bubble for aggressively onto a creep wave or something. But Mag actually running up top, finding himself a nice double wave, get himself to level 5. We'll hit level 6 now. We'll see if he decides to roam pre-dagger. I think it's the main thing here. But with Oracle, it might be a little bit hard to roam pre-dagger. But you know, Iceberg can always set up with Banish.
Yeah, there's actually a lot of setup potential for that axe, so maybe a pre-level 6 roam isn't a bad idea, unless... In fact, I think maybe a rotation to his lane would be nice, but yeah, bottom lane.
He burrows to the Lion. This could be trouble. FN getting blocked out, but he's so fast. But the end snare locks him down under the tower. He's taking quite a bit of damage here. And Cowley has the... No, he doesn't have any purifying flames, but FN in a lot of trouble. He drops the healing ward, but there's the Lion in trouble. He's going to be out of commission for now. FN does have the TP away, but I'm not sure how long he's going to be able to survive. Here comes the ensnare. That is his TP cancel out of the way, so he doesn't have to worry anymore. Tolera doesn't have that, doesn't have the spell, but here comes the plasma field. We'll tag FN right at the edge of that. Tolera is going to TP out of there, but it looks like the two other heroes are out of this, so they're not going to push anymore. The Ogre not going to die to Naga right clicks of all things, and Razor finds himself a rune at the side as well, so going to be enjoying that. But yeah, Own Me starting 1-0 now. And it's trailing the OD in terms of last hits, but still having a good time. His team actually hit.
That was a well worth rotation indeed for the Razor. A kill, a rune, and... okay, is this just an animation break or is this for real? Because I thought I saw the Razor static link breaking when he got banished.
What do you mean?
I'm pretty sure it doesn't break.
I didn't watch middle, but I don't think it breaks. It doesn't break either. I know it doesn't break if the OD is in the bubble himself and he's getting drained. Like, it works through disruption and all that, if that's what you mean. So the bottom
I think it's probably just a visual glitch or something.
Yep. Oh, Iceberg. What a time to have that sentry go down. Immediately scouts out the Invis rune. So no shenanigans gonna happen here. And FNG gonna drop more wards. The sentry ward is scouting out this fresh new observer here, dropped down by Ogre. So he's gonna get the D ward off, but the stun's gonna come in. But the bubble's already been used. So Cowley is in trouble, but not as much trouble as you would think. And now draining damage to FNG. Iceberg does have the banish again. He wants to know for Cowley though. The plasma field comes out. Cowley in a lot of trouble if the ODs. Yeah, the immediate TP rotation coming in, preventing any kind of kill coming out here onto the Oracle. And they did not drop the observer into deny range. Immediately gets quelled by the Iron Talon. So EC get a nice bunch of gold there. And Iceberg dropping low to the plasma field.
Yeah, all of these movements are coming at the cost of Lifestealer getting free farm up top, but at the same time, they're doing pretty well on FN at bottom too. He's got 47 CS, has 1 kill to his name, also has that 1 death though, which is a real cause for concern for him.
Oh, Omni Slash going into the creep wave. That is super unfortunate. Tolero getting caught there. There's a Power Strike. Nope, stunned just a little bit too long. Same as Slayer will come in with a nice rotation. Walks around the Rush Pit. Will find it. Owned me. Gonna lose his Arcane Rune to Mag. And overall, this Juggernaut still having a good time here. Pops the Mango. Top himself up. Nice bit of health there. And even spins the wave down so that he can claim this tier 1. But Oracle is here to say otherwise. And Kaldi immediately chasing the Juggernaut away from this tower, and they will actually be able to get a deny here unless FN decide to push the issue. It looks like it won't be the case here. Nox forced to back off from this Axe.
Max has been doing pretty well as well. He's now up 1200 gold, uncontested farm in the jungle. Should be a good 10-12 minute blink tagger coming out for him.
Yeah. Iceberg is still sitting pretty okay in terms of CS, you know. It's he's starting to trail the other cores, but this mid lane has been heavily contested, so both mid laners actually not farming as well as they would like. But I think in the Razor case, like you mentioned, you know, less reliant on items compared to the OD. And Bush, is that how you pronounce it? Bush gonna be having a good time here in the bottom lane, getting the nice levels. Getting that level 6 will be huge as well, I think. Gonna be able to shut down targets. Axe calls can be shut down right away. You have the Juggernaut spins that can be, you know, you can use to focus him as well. Oh, the Life Stealer going in there with the cheeky plays. He gets the tower, and now Mag gonna have to run away, but he starts with the open wounds as well. No calls, so his health is actually really low, and with the armlet, that's an easy kill. Mag Nox, oh wow, gets the solo kill with the cheeky plays of the Infest as well, so they can soak up the damage and prevent Axe from calling him to get the deny. Great play here from EC Nox, and I told you, Haunt strats. You know, you never know.
Some very innovative stuff coming out from them. He used that. He basically jumped in, forcing the Axe to decide whether or not to use the Berserker's call on the creep, and then he pops out immediately. Claims the tower, and then claims the Axe as well. Not bad at all.
Yeah, the armlet already on him, and with that early start, he will continue pushing his lead here. Getting that early Desolator will be huge for him. And yeah, the OD, very lucky to find a regen there. Razor definitely gonna be pissed. Constantly banished, but the Observer Ward gonna scout this double smoke right away, so this Vega's smoke gank should not be effective. We'll see. EC keep you know, they keep their eyes peeled for any kind of aggressive movement right now, but Iceberg, you know, trying to play chill, you know, not wanting to get himself caught out. The courier is gonna fly to a mid, so maybe Mag just does this. No, never mind. Never mind. Finds the laser. Pokes him in the eye and gets him with the finger. So that's a nice one to get. The level 6 coming in at the right time, and the Lion getting the kill there. Definitely gonna be great about that one. Sanking! Gonna have his dagger slowed down, so gonna be slightly man.
Yeah, no hesitation coming out from the Lion. They're just popping the finger on the first side of that Lion, regardless of his HP pool.
I mean, it's a pretty big window to kill someone down, kill someone with. It's like a 450 HP, so anything below that, just zap. And immediately gets banished as he comes back to lane.
So Axe is actually slowed down with his blink dagger. That one death has hurt him quite a bit. But he's back on jungle duty. Well, FN. That tower's been taken down. That puts him a bit at risk, I'd say, for ganks coming in from the sidelines.
The Naga actually properly using those illusion splashes to soften up the creep wave, and Sankin gets himself a huge one as well. Up to 1,000.
Right, middle lane, they're gonna start with the song though.
I'm not sure. They didn't start with the sap before the song though. This is an OD they could punish, but there's a splash onto all the Dire heroes, and now Own Me actually starts the sap going. So this is a very reduced OD. Gets damage all zapped up, and Razor could be using this 80 to push that tower. The Lifestealer coming in at the right moment as well. Going straight for Echo Saber. No Desolator for him. Just that Blightstone to reduce armor. That value Blightstone, but now they're gonna push for this base to pick up the rune. On Me, wasting his 80 damage, but still there is that Lifestealer to do deeps. And this tier 1 should fall. There is a glyph, and the OD is coming back in 8 seconds, so maybe not. We'll see. But I really love these Deep Observer ones.
Yeah, some very, I would say, callous plays coming out from them. They just walked in with the song, knowing that, yeah, sure, it's got a long cooldown, but what better way to use it than to score a kill early on. And here we go, it's Pokemon time. Lifestealer picks up one of those golems and Please tell me he isn't gonna play this style of life stealer. I hate watching this.
I mean, he doesn't have Radiance, so...
Yeah, that's the one saving grace here.
Miracle does it.
Dyer's middle
See
tower
Miracle
isn't
does
going
it
to last
anyway.
long.
Yeah, but I mean, if it's
Yeah, this
effective, you
Axe
might
is
as
in
well. There
trouble
we go.
again. He immediately goes for the TP, and the smart player that he does have the Blink Dagger already though. So I think that might have been scouted out. We'll see. The jump pushes it forward. He is looking for a pick here. They do have X call with a blink. I'm not sure if the lifesteal reported on that, but this tier 1 does have a glyph, so we'll see if they want to hold this.
Dyer's snow fortified this.
No, looks like they're just gonna delay it.
Dyer's middle tower isn't
Yeah, I'm pretty certain they scouted out that Blink Dagger. Lifesteal had all the time in the world to look at himself.
went down.
Not the most glorious Blink Dagger reveal for Mag. But they do have a smoke on that courier. So maybe we are gonna see them making a play.
They need to strike back, and so far the Hon strat's working well. EC. That Naga actually farming pretty nicely. I must say the Naga supports usually don't have the opportunity to get those levels, and that's why it's not as good to have him on the support lane. But Kali getting a little bit of aggression on him. Gonna dispel that right up. It's OD invisible
Nice
right
work.
now. OD gonna run forward into that. The barrel strikes into Lara. So far they're looking to set things up. There's the finger and the zap and the dunk. They are not taking chances here. They remove him from the game right away. Lara gets put on ice here by this OD. Will he get out in time? He doesn't have the banish. He merely TPs out of there. Will he be able to get out? Oh, that was close. Should have started with the dunk right away. Mag would have gotten it, but he goes in there with the call. And it will not be enough. Meanwhile, the Juggernaut on the bottom lane, Vega, putting the screws here on EC.
Yeah, FN and Lifestealer are basically mirroring each other, just farming up the side lanes, not giving a damn about what's going on elsewhere. But I've got to say, this Lifestealer does pack quite a punch at this point, and there we go. Blink Dagger, Infest Bomb is ready. This is their timing window, and they're going to try and make the most of it.
Dyer's middle tower is under attack.
I don't see a smoke, though. Okay, I do see 2 smokes on the Oracle here. Here we go.
They're gonna huff and puff down to the bottom lane, maybe find FN farming a wave, you know, being a little bit over aggressive with his Blade Fury. But should be expecting the Blink Dagger at this point in time. I mean, it's 15 minutes in, the offlane sanking wasn't too pressured, and they watched the scan immediately go down to Lara, gonna start the Barrel Strike, and the Infest comes out. Wow, that was super fast, and FN wasn't even in the lane. They just scanned it to check if he was there, and well, just so happened he was in, and they were him knocking on his doors, immediately taking him out. And now with that tier 1 on the way down, they drop an Observer deep in the
Radiant's
jungle.
bottom tower's got problems.
That is the ideal target for them to pick off, really. And the free farming Juggernaut picked off by the free farming Lifestealer, and now transitions into a tower as well. Vega,
Radiant's bottom
they do have an OD, however, and OD is packing quite a punch himself. He's picked up that
Dyer's
4-star.
top tower is under attack.
Razor's had a bit of a slower start. 4,700 net worth to his name.
Structures are fortified.
Well, the Razor...
Cracks in Dyer's
Do you
top
think it's
tower.
a drum Razor or is it a mech Razor? Is anyone else building mech here? The Naga does seem to be building to that Radiant, so a greedy 4 is coming out here so far. I'm seeing her hoarding gold, so it's likely to be either a Radiant or one of those kind of tech blinks. Oh, a TP in from the Razor. Coming to start onto Iceberg. Yeah, gets the sap ready. Is there a blink forward from the Sanking? There is, and the OD will be the sacrificial lamb, and that is not a lamb you want to sacrifice. And tier 2 tower might be in danger here.
I'm really worried about Vega's high ground pushing potential this game. If they do manage to get to the high ground, breaching it is so difficult versus the the Sanking and the Naga Siren.
Yeah. The Siren, if she ever gets to a Radiance, I think Vega are in deep trouble, honestly. They have
She's
OD
actually
and
getting
life.
there. This, like you pointed out, this is some great farm for a support Naga.
Yeah, they're playing a very greedy style. The Oracle's suffering. Look at him. Not even Arcane Boots is buying all the wards. But the Naga is starting to get a little bit on the scary scale here. They have a smoke gank. Vega want to make something happen. They know that this game is on the clock. They can't allow this kind of plays from happening, and they are probably going to catch the Naga here, farming alone in her jungle, not aware of what's happening. But there's a strong possibility, but no sir, no chance at all. Vega, I don't expect them to botch that gank, and they will not. So it's a nice gank there, but the Naga loses almost no gold.
Yeah, I mean, I think we spoke about how Naga's getting farm and all of that, but I think this might not be the right decision, considering they've got so many ways to deal with Naga illusions, even if it was a straight up core Naga. I'm not sure if it really makes sense to prioritize farm on her as opposed to
Maybe
distributing it
maybe they're
evenly
getting
among
blink
the three
dagger on her,
cores.
you know, going for that blink song catch, then follow up with epicenters. Could happen because
Yeah, that could work.
They don't have, they're, apart from Juggernaut, none of them can escape that combo immediately. So very possible.
Yeah. That I could get behind. Radiance, not so much.
It's likely gonna be Radiant, so who are we kidding? But a blink dagger would be nice. I think a blink dagger would be really cool. Lifestealer, about to get to that Deso level. He's got Echo Saber, Armlet, and almost Deso here. I think it's with that double damage, he could actually get a Roshan sneak in.
Yeah, the
he
Radiant
finds that
scan
EV.
was just blown as well, so
Yeah,
if that's
I
any
think-
consolation, they should not be contested at the moment. But they are pinging a... No, that's the dire ping, so...
yeah.
Vega has no clue that this is going on, or maybe they do, because they are grouping up towards mid now.
I mean, look at Observer coverage here for the Dire. It's just insane. Look at that. That aggressive vision they have on the board, and look at the Radiant. One deep ward, that's it. They have zero clue that this is happening here. They just think that the lifestealer, they have some heroes showing on the map, so the lifestealer just soloing it with the Sand King, and overall just pushing in that Roshan, getting that advantage in, and that's gonna be more gold to that. Oh, fun. Do they get it in time though? This is close. Butch might have to deploy that song right away, and nope, that Aegis picked up and they song. Oh, this is bad. The OD is caught right so far away from his buddies there. And Tolera gonna start that epicenter. No, he misses the power strike. How can you miss something like that? And now only. Oh, it might be going down here. The Omni Slash goes out. There's a big stun across the Sand King, keeping himself alive for now. The Naga is down. Cowley's gonna lose his life, and that's a disaster for EC. They get the Aegis, but they lose all their heroes. They blow their big ultimates, and that Sand King missing that power strike. It almost looked like he was lagging. Nox now having used that banish though, might be going for OD maybe? Nope. Pops the rage. He didn't know that the OD's banish is down. Could have gone for him. But there was that Hurricane Pike at the ready as well. And yeah, that was the first badly executed fight I've seen from EC. I thought they were definitely going to get Iceberg there.
I don't even get why he walked away from the OD to epicenter in. He could have just epi'd right next to him while he was sleeping.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess he just didn't want to take any chances with someone on the periphery that could stop it. But really, who could? It's just Lion.
I think
Lion
he's just
was
afraid
probably
of
in
the
strong room.
instant vanish, but Iceberg now in a lot of trouble. The open wounds is there, but so is the double 4 staff. So he will get out of there in time, and yeah, the Ogre getting that 4 staff. They will bail out with no consequences. They get the tier 2 and they back off.
Alright, so signs of life being shown by Vega despite having lost the Aegis there. They did manage to get themselves a couple of kills. And OD meanwhile, like you pointed out, the Hurricane Pike is done. I'm assuming he's going for the Blink Dagger next.
Yeah, not too bad an option. They're able to jump catch some heroes, follow up with Lion stun. Lion going for a 4 staff on zone as well, so just wanting to kite the Lifestealer. It's all about the Lifestealer kite game. Now they have that follow up again. Oh no, another missed Burrow Strike! Come on, Tolera, come on! That's 2 in a row now, and those were really spells you cannot be afford to be missing there. Even at point blank range. That was something. There's no excuse for that. Except maybe they're lagging, I don't know. Do you know how to check it? They're getting their Lifestealer ganked. Or their Naga ganked, yeah.
Yeah, so she is going for the Radiance after all, but she's been shut down twice now on the road there. And this is... I don't know, this is turning out to be... I don't want to just pin the blame on one Sand King, but this is turning out to be really disastrous. 2 failed pickoffs on the OD, one of them with an epicenter, both with a parcel Lifestealer inside here. It's a lot of wasted time and effort for a bunch of cores.
And now they're trying again. The FD Observer was scouting out the Iceberg. Oh, they're gonna start a stun.
good
Immediate
timing.
Sandstorm. This is good. They could start, maybe miss it. Yep, now he will hit it now. Will he get the kill though is the question. They lock him down. There's gonna be Sap keeps vision on him. Iceberg now running to his teammates, but the Lifestealer isn't there. Tolero, another barrel strike in 1 second. Will he get it? Yes, he does. He finds it. Doesn't miss it. Point blank this time. They will get 2. And that was 2 big kills to get. The buffer as well as the OD. FN still taking the time, farming the enemy jungle. There are wards, so they have to be careful. Seema the Slayer. Will there be a scan? The Naga Illusions will be heading up there. And their presence might be known here, but they could also get a huge flank here on EC.
And now he's redeeming himself, Tolera. Couple of good impales coming out there. They kill on the OD. And they should get a tower on the back of this. Naga with some more time. Getting that Radiance. Getting closer to that Radiance.
She was actually doing
Well,
really well, and then she just decided to get killed a few times and had her relic slowed down. But yeah, 23 minutes in, still chilling on that.
Radiant's bottom tower is
So Razor chose to go for the Sanjanyasha, so he's prioritizing mobility over the Dragonlance for the attack range. I guess I could get
Whoa,
behind
they
that.
got over.
Radiant's bottom tower's got problems.
Oh,
Yeah, so I think I could get behind the mobility build for the Razor here. Not too much value in having that. Well, not too much more value in having that Dragonlance here.
Bottom tower is under
His job is to basically stay alive and sap the damage from the OD, I'm assuming.
there's
so.
also the nice meme they could be using on they could be landing on the Juggernaut. You know, it's a small thing, but slowing him through the spin could be huge.
And if that fails, you've always got the Ensnare to hold him down.
The Diffusal and Mancer, so building himself into an anti-mage pretty much, and farm the Ancients now.
Radiant's bottom
Yeah, but
tower is
I
under
feel like FN's got to go back for the Battle Fury here. He's gonna get outfarmed very hard once that Naga gets the Radiance, and he's already getting outfarmed by a Life Stealer. But the problem is, after you get yourself the Diffusal Blade and that Manta Cell, is it too late to go back for the Battle Fury?
Might be, because you'll be sacrificing a lot of health. You might want to just go straight for Butterfly and all in it. Skadi maybe? I mean, it's not bad by any means, but it's not great. Naga gets Relic.
Alright, now they're on the clock, and the clock's ticking. When she gets that Radiance pushing out versus EC is going to be hard. It already is an absolute disaster when I imagine a high ground push from Vega. But they're going to try anyway. They've probably spotted out this Naga going towards the late game build, and now they want to force the issue.
Try and trade tier 2 towers, but I don't know.
beating on Dire's top
They
tower.
don't have Glyph, so they could be taking damage here. But Iceberg is not the most damaging hero. They have the Naga coming in. Flash out this wave. FN losing damage to own B though. The Sanjanyasha draining 60 or 60, giving the speed to drain 60 damage. Tanking, looking to be the solo pusher here. The Lifestealer comes out, immediately takes on this tower, knocks. Gonna be chased away by the OD, and now might go for another secondary infest. And the blink away up. Yep, they get the blink away. The 4-staff is there though. The Sandstorm is probably gonna bail them all out. Oh, they get
What?
the epicenter. Oh, he thought the OD was gonna chase. And now they know. They know
Alright,
the EP is down. That was quite
There's a
quick.
fine line between an amazing play and a really stupid looking one, and unfortunately Tolera was on the wrong side of that line this time around. But it could have been good. Moved it
Middle
forward,
lane, middle
but-
lane. They're looking for own B. They're going for the call on the Oracle. They want to get that kill very early here. Does he have the ultimate? Yes, he does. He keeps himself alive, but FN might be taking a little bit too much damage. They have to be careful. The song. Oh, locks down the axe, so they get one. They get one, and look who's here. Oh, come on, Tolera. Come on. Come on. That's the third one today. Gets the net across. They get the kill. But still, that's the third one today.
Yeah, he's not having a good game here. Everyone has bad games. Let's just give him the benefit of the doubt here. But it is a best of one, so there's a lot riding on his impales and his burrow strikes here.
Loser goes home. That's pretty much it. I mean, yeah, sure you can come back next month, but still doesn't feel good to drop out at the group stage. You know, there's still that best of 3 that you really want to get to. You need to win 2 BO1s before you get there, so really got to play it safe. Meanwhile, Vega using this Observer Water's vision, they want to look at Nox. Yeah, immediately pops the rage. What kind of insane reaction is that? Again, another miss. Tolera. Oh, I weep for your team, boy. I think he's lagging. I was gonna say he's lagging.
He's just punished himself in a corner now.
Yes. Just stand like a corner, bro. Meanwhile, Naga getting close. 900. Oh,
Here we go though, they're just
they
popping
found
smokes
FN.
on cooldown. Tolera's...
Kali, run, Kali, run. Run, Kali, run. No, Kali, you're dead. You're so dead.
Oh man, that was nasty. Where's the Juggernaut headed though?
Oh,
Going
here
further
comes the
north.
Sand King. They're going on to Juggernaut, and now he's running away, but he gets brought down, and that's the power of the Echo Saber and the Desolator. They trade Jug for Oracle, so I don't know who's laughing now. On trash.
I don't even know what's going on in this game
Hunt
anymore.
rats.
We've had so many missed burrow strikes, and then you've got the ones that count for absolute... He's basically redeeming himself. It's like, you hit 4 burrow strikes and you get only one of them, but on a high priority target, it's worth it. And again, This time it's
I mean, he
the
could
OD.
have always hit all of them. Wait, did he land another one? What is the OD
Yeah, he
doing
just
there? Oh. Yeah, these guys are just tag teaming right now. They're gonna go for another Roche. It's about to come out. We'll see if Roche decides to sleep in. But Mag, you really gotta watch your positioning. Two of your buddies already went down for that. And looks like Roche is gonna respawn now. So if they check, this is perfect for them. They will get that Aegis advantage on the board. Maybe send a courier in there. Squibbles, Weebles, or what is his name?
No, he's busy. He's heading back to base with the smoke on him.
Not Radiance is done, so the end is nigh. Very long end, but it's the end nonetheless. Come on, blink into the Roche pit. It's out. I know it's 8 minutes only, but it's out.
Wow, this OD has had 0 participation in kills. 0 kills to his name, 4 deaths. I mean, I'd call him Cancer, but at least Cancer kills people. OD's had no participation whatsoever. I feel like Vega's gotta get... They've got to get something for this OD because he doesn't farm creeps that efficiently. The way Iceberg and his OD are going to get ahead is by getting hero kills, and that's not happening for them right now.
Mag, 7 kills to the 2 deaths. Blade Mill. I don't know how much good that's gonna do. Come on. Them not checking their Aegis there, that was sad. I think that's not having faith that it will respawn in 8 minutes. Roshan respawn 8 minutes on the dot.
Another infest, Tolera, under cover of a smoke. They have an assault finished up
This is huge
as well.
there. They find Mag. Oh, the Initiator walking right on the Observer. Double barrel strike. That could be happening here. There we go. The barrel strike. It will land on the Ogre instead. So a secondary kill. Not the worst. OD gets uled up and he might have to banish himself there to bail himself out. And now Owned Me is going to be pushing forward. He banishes himself out. This is only this is a one-way street of pain. They get the instant barrel. He doesn't even get to blink and they lose 3. Vega Squadron in flames. And with that, they might actually push for a Aegis push.
Yeah, flawless execution from EC, losing nothing, getting 1 core and 2 supports. Juggernaut, just not having the impact that we were hoping he would with all that free farm.
I mean, it's hard to fight into a Naga and into a Lifestealer that can just really shred you, and the Razor as well. You know, heavy physical damage is the solution to Jug. That's why you always see like heroes like Sven, Lifestealer, Slaughter being picked up against the Jug because of how powerful it is against his spin. You know, he spins, he can't attack, he can't cast spells. It's a vulnerability on his own if you can just hit at him. And I think that's also why they get the Sanjin Yard, the control that can potentially come out with the meme. It's got a high percentage to meme as well.
And he's also starting to fall behind the Lifestealer in terms of net worth. Razor, he's pulling ahead as well. He's just overtaken the OD right about now. And 2 lives on the Lifestealer. Killing him once is almost... Well, it's pretty much impossible right now. He has 0 deaths this entire game. Killing him twice is a pipe dream.
Yeah. OD. Oh, gonna be scouted out by the Naga Illusions. They might be making their way down. The Scorpion Lifestealer combo. It's gonna happen here. Iceberg. Oh no, he walks right into it. The green. Oh, again, never mind. Tolera misses first strikes. But that was a very quick blink. That was
that wasn't his fault.
Yeah, that wasn't his fault. It was a quick blink. Would have started the Yules to be honest. But hey, can't have everything perfect. But still, it's a good thing the Lifestealer didn't pop out. He trusted his his Sankey to miss that one. So we're just gonna play. He's just gonna keep inside and just like chill on the farming for now, and ride the Sankey train.
But yeah, it's quite beautiful to watch, even though they're having a few boosted up power strikes. It's been some insane amounts of pressure being applied by just 2 heroes in this entire game, and this is where the greedy Naga is starting to pay off, because Lifestealer's busy making space, Naga's busy using that space, and Vega can't do anything about this.
Okay, someone in the chat told me that Sand King's counterpart in Han doesn't have hero target on Barrow Strike, so he's probably trained to ground target his Barrow Strikes as a result, and that's why we've been seeing a lot of missed ones, because if you ground target, it doesn't redirect if the hero shifts position after a while.
I don't think you can hero target with the Barrow Strike anymore though. I don't think you can.
No, you can. You can't do it with Nyx Assassin, but you can do it in Barrow Strike, I'm pretty sure. I play a lot of Sand King, I'm pretty sure you can.
Alright. On me has himself the brand spanking new BKB as well. So OD not much of a factor in his face anymore.
Pincer move. They have observers everywhere. I think EC have got the best vision this entire game. Now looks like they're going to start with the Ogre instead. They'll settle for what they can get, and the Eel Scepter onto the OD as well. He used the banish to save his buddy, and he might be dying as a result there, but he does force himself away. Mag going to get tagged out by the Sand King. They're going to lose that Razor, but they lose their Sand King, so that's a big team fight down, and that's a huge kill to get as well. But Nox finds himself a monster kill. So Assault Cuirass on him, that's a lot of minus armor.
Yeah, I think that Sand King death was unavoidable, because if it wasn't for the Sand King, Mag would have jumped in and re-engaged or counter-initiated there with a multiple hero call. So Sand King walked in there, gave him a hit, cancelled his Blink Dagger, and then paid the ultimate price for it. So it could have been a lot worse. That was a sacrificial play that was much needed by Tolero.
I think it's just a little bit too antsy. Tried to get the axe, but the team wanted to settle for the easier kill. Oh, Oracle got himself some upgraded boots. Platform. Poor guy has been.
Yeah, he's been the sacrificial. He's really been playing that 6th position support this game.
Yeah,
Well, Naga's got a gem. She's picked up jewelry and stuff, luxury items for the woman.
Yeah.
She's got herself the
Truffles.
energy booster, radiance, gem, etc.
And it's good as well. Naga gem means you have 3 other gem holders that will be able to just eat away at their wards, map vision. Everything's just gonna melt. You have to put them on the high ground to prevent the warding. And now that the Yasha is up, even more trouble as the Naga starts becoming that core that spawned from a support. And Vega gonna have a lot of trouble. I would say pushing into this wave, but I think not even pushing into this wave, defending their bases.
Yep. Vega. The only real way they can hit those towers is with a Blade Fury and a Juggernaut hitting away bit by bit.
He still gets ensnared and brought down by Lifestealer, so he can do that.
Yeah. You team wipe them outside the base, make sure none of them have buybacks, and then
there we go. Look
perfect
for the
plan.
Razor. There's still that build out. Here comes the Razor. He immediately goes for the sap. The epicenter is there. He stunts the Magic Immune Hero. Doesn't get it. It's fine. They get the Ogre. They get the Lion. So there's that. And now they go continue pushing down that bottom lane without the 2 supports on buyback. This Desolator and Assault Cuirass is going to tear his tower apart. Look at the damage going in. Now the Glyph has been forced out. Vega could be dropping out in the first round of this tournament. And an unknown Horn team, Evil Corporation, they're going to have that Mohaha very soon. Vega.
New kids on the block to watch out for. Not bad at all.
Yeah,
It's the threat of the Power Strike that was enough to scare Vega to their core really.
Melee gone with that mega minus armor thing on Nox. Not even having to use the Aegis. The OD picks up a Hex. What good is it gonna be? You're not
Oh,
taking
you needed a
fights the right
BKB
way.
this game.
Yeah, Axe is getting on it. He just got a BKB now. That's a smart plan as well, getting that BKB.
On the axe though, I don't know, I think... Well, okay, I guess it works because you don't want to deal with the epicenter damage and you want to stay awake through the song, but if you're the only one that's standing through the song, I'm pretty sure all eyes are going to be on him right now.
Yep.
But Juggernaut's actually picked up a Butterfly. Not sure if we call that one out. That should give him some firepower up against that Lifestealer, but how's the Lifestealer's progress? He's gone for the Basher, so no MKB coming on for him. In fact, he doesn't have a slot for it unless he gets rid of his Echo Saber now.
Alright, OD. Really have to see what he decides to build up here. I think maybe Lifestealer can cheat out Boots of Travel, right? You were talking about him, right? He's the only one that I can say about, yeah. Could maybe even go for a blink, you know, not rely on the Sand King all the time.
I mean, he's getting in position. He's probably not connecting all the bar strikes, but he's still getting the Lifestealer close enough, so...
No, I mean, like, Lifestealer, he gets kited after leaving the Sand King, so maybe he gets one target, but with the blink he can get more. But I guess that Abyssal Blade works for now. Still got a bit to go before he has to decide to drop an item. Echo Saber is one, the Armlet's another one. But Armlet's a little bit too good to give up. Maybe Travels. Gonna always need that. The smoke coming out from Vega mid-push. But this Naga Illusion, singular Naga Illusion will just remove this entire creep wave. Why don't they drain it? Nope, don't want to reveal themselves over. Oh, they find the Sand King, but this is not the target you want, I think. They get the Sand King, but here comes the The Lifestealer not turning to fight there. They get the Sand King. He doesn't have buyback. So that's a nice kill they have. Razor doing a little bit of split push with the Shiva's guard. And FN TPing away. They don't want to push. They fear the Sand King buyback.
I don't
Man,
blame
are they
them.
going to kick themselves?
I don't think
safe
it's that nasty, to be honest. I think it's fine. They got a decent kill. They got a kill off for a long time, to be very frank with you. But the Juggernaut is starting to be a threat.
Naga. This is a big one to get. They have the hammer. They drop the hammer right away. But immediately he self-banished. He's gonna kill himself. He self-banishes. But he died. He did a nice fall staff, so he does have a little bit of an animation glitch. They could be outplaying EC here. They already lost two big heroes, the Naga and the Sand King. And this could be the push that Vega has been looking for. The Naga has buyback. So I'll be slightly concerned about EC. A big throw here could just end the game for them. You know, we saw in the last game how Imperial just cleaned up with two quick diebacks. Right now.
I still feel like EC are in the driver's seat. They just gotta calm down and move as a unit. They've already got that one lane of barracks pushing in from the bottom side. All they gotta do is group up and push the other and start sieging those tier 2s. But yeah, the one cause for concern is killing that Juggernaut. It is evasion versus that extreme amount of physical DPS coming out between the Lifestealer and the Razor. I think the Razor is gonna have to get that MKB.
Nox. Did he get scouted? No, he didn't. Nox is playing a dangerous game with fire. He didn't even know how close he was to death there. And now they arm Tolero up with the Lifestealer bomb. Seaman the Slayer doesn't have a blink, so there's no instant lockdown for him. He has that fall staff, about just as good, but not instant.
I think they're out of smokes on the die side as well. They're moving out like...
Tolero's blinking.
They're pretty confident that there's no Radiant Observer was on their side of the map.
Lion,
and rightly so.
Lion, they found him. Seema found him with the... Oh, they found him. Yeah, that's a nice kill again. I don't think Nox needed to come out of that one. But they'll get him anyway. The Infest is ready in 16 seconds. Naga will clear up this top wave. And yeah, she's the singular wave pusher, so the rest of the team can just gank.
Meanwhile, Basher finished up for the Juggernaut on the other side. So he's getting pretty huge now. He's actually on top of the net worth chart once more. And he did this without a Battle Fury. Pretty impressive, I have to say.
Roshan is up. Tolero finds an Invis rune and they do not have detection. This could be the biggest stun of Tolero's life. They are all clumped up together. The song will start things up. I'm not sure about songing first because they have blinks. So this could be trouble for them, but immediately the Barrel Strike is gonna miss. They lose their OD, but Mac runs right into the fray there, and a bad idea it turns out because BKB doesn't stop a magical net from tying you down. Nox will walk in, see Roshan, welcome him in open arms, and that is an Aegis that will be going to someone. Maybe the Razor, maybe the Naga, but it will be Aegis for the Dire, and Vega lose big.
That OD just melted at the hands of the Lifestealer.
I feel like the Sand King could have just started with a 3-man burrow there. He had all the time in the world. But that allowed him to get that big epi. No, he didn't even use epi that fight.
Yeah, he whiffed on the Burrow Strike and figured might as well just hold on to it for the next one.
With on the Barrow Strike.
This is like, it's just like you use Enigma with the threat of the Black Hole. They're using Sand King with something as simple as a Burrow Strike to make Vega dance around, and when they dance in the wrong direction, EC has a Lifestealer or a Naga Siren illusion waiting to punish them.
That's a very optimistic look at it. Yep.
It's very next level, man.
I want to flame here, man.
Next level Horn strats.
Let me flame the spawner.
Radiant's middle tower
Yo, Horn Sand King. You get hero target in this game. The technology is there.
Hey, in his defense, I didn't know about that either.
Oh, his defense, his team is winning. Oh, they're
Yeah.
looking for FN, but FN has been doing a great job running away so far. But running away doesn't win you games, so really got to be careful how much they give away here. It's gonna reach that point where it's no return. It's gonna be impossible to hold that advantage. Yeah, you can farm, you can push, but you're never gonna be able to outpush a Naga, not without Battle Fury, no you aren't. And now with the Octarine core, this Naga's getting huge.
Yep. Meanwhile, Razor choosing to fight fire with fire, getting some evasion for deal with that Juggernaut and the OD. And yeah, I think evasion holds a lot more value in the hands of
Heaven's
EC.
Hellbent will be great here on the Juggernaut. He doesn't have a BKB. If you use it on him, he can't attack for that few seconds. It's gonna be huge.
But does Halberd get dispelled with the Mantis Town?
No, we can't remove it except for magic immunity. So he has to spin to get rid of it, but then he's not attacking anyway.
Radiant's
That's
top
true.
tower deserves just
And
as
if
much
he
help
spins
as Squadron.
prematurely, he
Radiant's
could be using his
structures
only
are
out
no
to
fortified.
get out of there. And the Jug doing this is slightly dangerous because there's always Naga net that can lock him down. He can't actually play that safe. The song is going to start, and this is huge if they catch him. Does he have a blink dagger? He does. With the Radiance Burn, I think it's going to stop it. He does blink away in time though. So looks like it's not going to be the case. But Sanking is there.
Though.
He's waiting. Tolera, do they have vision? Yes, they do. Mag is going to counter, but the Power Strike comes out. Now Tolera redeems himself. This Ogre is still low. Mag is taking quite a bit of the chunking here from this hero. Now Jug going for the Omni Slash. A desperation play for that Blink Dagger escape. He doesn't get out in time, but the Power Strike misses. But never mind, as Nox cleans him up with some hits to the head. That Desolator Assault combo just doing a lot of damage, and with an Abyssal Blade on hand as well. There's a lot of DPS to be had, and the Jug finally not able to run away from his problems.
14 deaths on the side of EC, and none of them on the lifestealer. This has played picture perfect here. Riding on the back of his Sand King. Yeah, the Sand King's taken a few hits for his Burrow Strikes, but Nox has been really using the Sand King perfectly. Just using him as a tool to get in position and pound away. 2 down. Double buybacks are available though, so I don't think they should be able to successfully breach just yet.
They have Aegis.
Or at least-
I think it's very possible. Even if they get the jump here on the Razor, I don't believe Nox is able to be killed, but now they go in. They immediately bail out the Lifestealer. He has that point on him, so he will not be losing health for now. There's the banish to drain out more of that Oracle's ulti. Does he take the damage? He takes a huge damage. Huge amount of damage, but the Juggernaut coming in there. He dives in a little bit deep. He might be dropping here. The Sand King has his number there. Gonna have that Power Strike ready. Looking to lock down that Juggernaut. It's a dieback for him if he dies again. The Aegis will be popped. The Song will be here to mitigate the damage. The Razor is there. FN very low here. The Razor taking damage here, but the Power Strike gonna be juking away. Vega holding the ground. They might get the Razor. They will get the Razor. The Hex comes out again. They will find the Razor. The Razor just standing there helplessly. The Shivas are there, but they almost lost the Jug again, which would have been
They're
game
attacking
losing.
Radiant's bottom barracks.
Yeah, that was very close indeed. But Vega do manage to hold. They, however, have not brought down the Lifestealer just yet. However, Razor dying is a pretty big deal for them, and that means that Vega has a little bit of breathing room where they can try and push back this bottom lane. EC though, we're yet to see an epicenter being committed by Tolera. I think he had all the time in the world there to go in with it. Maybe with the epicenter, he would have actually gotten that kill on the Juggernaut the second time around.
Yeah, but you know, still, I don't think the push is going to be possible here from Vega. There is that Naga illusion. One illusion softens the wave, the second one will wipe it out, and they have to wait 30 seconds more for another one to come. And with Doctrine Core, illusions are plenty here for the Naga. It's going to be quite difficult.
Yeah, that's true, but on the flip side, they can take out these illusions quickly with the Hex, the Mana Burn, and the OD.
Yeah, but watch this. Poof.
Yeah.
Okay. They did
One
the splash off.
down. Not
Didn't get the
bad,
splash
not
off,
bad.
so-
They managed to get in.
Yeah, but now they have another one, so... Yeah, they do get him, but the wave gets stalled out. Razor's about to come out in 10 seconds. I don't think Vega want to chance it anymore. They bought back on the Jug, so if they lose him again, it's over.
Yeah, and if they do this, they're going to give up the range racks at bottom free. More than the creep wave pushing in. I think it's the money that goes towards EC that should be a
They're
concern.
attacking Radiant's bottom barracks.
Okay, they get the impale on, so they will stop it, but the Lion has pulled back. Mr. FNG Esports bet. Get TP out of there.
FN, no sense in holding on to the money now that he doesn't have the buyback. Might as well just finish up that Abyssal Blade.
Might not have the chance. Tolera looking for the scout in. This observer ward could be pivotal in this win here for EC. FN walking under the dire observer ward. They can't find it. FN, do they get the kill? They find Mag. Oh no, they find him. And now, okay, they get it, but they have Abyssal Blade. Do they get the bash here? Mag cannot get bashed here. Wow, no bash for him. No Abyssal Blade lockdown. Very fortunate, but the BKB down. So EC might take this as a chance to push.
So Juggernaut actually sold off his Diffusal Blade and picked up an MKB now in preparation for that Razor's Butterfly. And of course the Naga Radiance. So they really are pulling out all the stops and making some very difficult decisions here on the side of Vega.
The problem is not him hitting hard, the problem is him not surviving the Lifestealer's burst. Because with that Butterfly, the only health item the Jug really has is the Manta. And 2000 health is not enough so far to deal with this Lifestealer. And you see the lanes are constantly pushed out thanks to Naga. So this makes it hard for Vega to even win after they have won a fight. allowing EC to take many chances at it.
It is. It's 2000 health, yeah, but it's a good 22 armor and it's a decent amount of evasion as well. So I think that does add to his effective HP. And considering he does have bloodlust to back him up as well, that makes him pretty beastly, I have to say.
Yeah, he's beastly once he attacks, but Lifestealer still chews him up like super fast. Sanking just chilling here. They might find him. Juggernaut looking. The Sanking gets the barrel across. They're gonna go for it. They get the hacks on the Sanking. The Lifestealer could pop out right now. They pop the BKB. Lifestealer looking for it. He immediately pops and runs. And he says, "Leave me, my friend." But oh, the Juggernaut going in with that Abyssal play. Does he get Abyssal? He might get Abyssal here and turned on, but the song's gonna start things off. And the Sanking actually surviving, so could be starting the epicenter here. He will start the epicenter here. He goes in, gets the Barrel Strike on 2, gets only in 1 though. The Axe gonna take half his life in damage. Gets the call there. Do they get the Juggernaut? They do! They actually purify him. He's down the Razor here to clean house. Triple kill for the Razor just coming in and wiping the floor with them. And now with only OD on the board with no buybacks on Vega, this could be good game, man. This could be good game. EC after a big turn of events. Could be good game.
That was, I mean,
it
it was clutch. Sand King sends himself up into the air, does manage to blink away immediately after, blinks towards the south side, so that kind of caught Vega off guard, because then they just ran straight past him and allowed him to come back for round 2 with the epicenter from behind them. And of course the Naga song, picture perfect, on time and on point. OD, the last stand.
Man, what was that hammer? Oh man.
I think he's given up.
Yeah, GG. I mean, it's pretty obvious at this point. There is no way they win this one. 4 heroes on the bench without buybacks. And EC have done it. Evil Corporation proving Hon is better than Dota.
I love a good underdog story though. This is exciting because we've had 2 of these today.
An Evil Corporation victory with the Redwoods. That cannot fit any better. Alright, so that is the 3rd best of 1 down for today. You know, I mean, these have been some really tense games. I mean, the closer ones. I think the closest one was the first match. Was it first match? Maybe this.
Yeah, I think it was the first match. Comanche taking the win over Fantastic Five. That was.
No, that was a stomp.
Was it?
Yeah,
okay,
it was
my
25-3. That was a stomp. And the second one, maybe previous game, or maybe this one. I think this one was the closest so far. Most entertaining. Got some good fights here and there, left and right. And overall, Evil Corporation wins. Alright, Hon has come to invade us, and they're here to stay. We'll see what happens following this. I think they will play again tomorrow. But for now, we'll hop into the last series for today. It will be
Sharks versus IKEA.
Alright, so 2 random teams again, but I'm sure we'll recognize some of the players. These guys just love to come up with those crazy names. And we'll be right back with game number 4 and the last match for tonight as well. If you guys are just tuning in, you're watching the Dota 2 Champions League powered by Epic Esports events as well as Face It. Thank you for watching. We'll be right back with game number 4. Much love and Keppa.